All right, everyone, this is an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This here is for the full moon in Aquarius. So I always give these moons kind of a name of my own. And this moon, well, it has two names. I can't swear till after 15 seconds in the video, so I'm stalling. So I'll give you the PG version of the name first, which is, what the heck, right? What the heck. I go for it. That kind of thing. The other version, which I can do now because we're past 15 seconds, is the fuck it moon. It is that. It is a little bit of that. It gives, it's a moon energy that washes away just preconceived notions about what we can and can't do, things that have affected us in the past and all of that. Our hang-ups kind of melt away. See, it's just the way it is. It's just the fuck it, I'm going for it kind of moon. All right? That's what this is. And I wrote about it in sltblog.com, and I wrote about August. August is a full moon sandwich. It's a blue moon month. There's a full moon here in Aquarius that I'm pulling on, and a full moon on the 30th or so in Pisces at the end of the month. And everything that happens in between is in between those two pieces of bread. This is the first piece of bread. It's a piece of bread that says, fuck it. And you'll see it right here. You'll see it play out in the surface energy of this pre-shuffle. And we'll find out as we go through all the butts of it all with your runners. But I tell you, it really is one of those moons where you just give things a chance to shake out. You know, give it a shot. Take your shot this week. You know, have that attitude. I hope the runners do. We'll see where the reading goes. This is just surface energy here in the pre-shuffle, but it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it because you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. This might not affect someone until October, for all I fucking know. I'm not a time lord, okay? All right, here we go. I ask the universe, give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the full moon in Aquarius. Okay, surface energy. 5 of Pentacles. See them outside? They got a lot of hang-ups. They're staying outside because, well, they make excuses, whatever. This guy's losing a foot. I'll tell you what, it's crossed by the 6 of Pentacles. It's an escalation energy. The environmental energy is encouraging them to go in. King of Cups with the Empress. Somebody coming, somebody going in, right? Coming to give, coming to open up, tell you, that's you, how they feel. Someone who's been in the hangman tree, someone who's been up in their head, is now feeling a little bit righteous. With the Hierophant here, it's a little bit righteous. They feel like it's time to go in. And it's funny because this is a church here. Often people talk about it as that. It is kind of a church here. And that's the Pope right there saying, come on in, right? It is. It's that kind of energy. Someone who's been leaving themselves out in the cold, mostly because of this energy, this 8 swords. It's the fuck it. Fuck it moon. It's time to go. It's time to do it. Let's do it. Let's rock. That kind of moon. All of that. We can call it any of that. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. Let's see where we go. Let's see what happens. Because that's just the surface energy. And these runners fight the energy like crazy. Listen, take your chances this week. Use your head. You know, use your head, of course. Don't do anything stupid. But I'll tell you what, it's one of those energies. It's around for a couple of weeks, and it blends well with the Lionsgate energy that's coming up, right? Which I'll be pulling on next Sunday. All right, here we go. Let's see where we go here. I want to get nice and close to it. And I think it'll already be in play by then. It's not always just on the 8th. That's numerology. You know, it's around. So I'll pull on it when I feel it. How about that? Okay, let's go. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Well, before we find that out, I got to turn this fan on. It's hotter than the bejesus in here. That said, why the fuck are we here? Queen of Wands. It's attraction energy. It's more than that. What's fueling that? I never do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Somebody's tired of themselves. This moon can do that. It releases a lot of old hang-ups, old opinions about yourself and what you can and can't do and things like that. Somebody's tired of themselves. They're tired of being superficial because there was a little of that superficial energy there. Tired of it. It's getting thin for them, right? And again, it's, oh, fuck it. I'm going to go for it. Let's just do it. Moon. All right. It's there. It's coming out. It's there. Let's see. All right. What comes after the cut? What comes after the cut? See? It's Six of Wands, victory. I mean, it's a literal translation. Somebody's tired of being superficial. This is a moon that allows you to release old thoughts you had about yourself, things that restrict you, things like that, thoughts you had about other people and situations. You just don't care. You just don't care. Aquarius is ruled by two planets. Saturn on one side, right? Very karmic, very wise, very stable, the teacher, if you will, right? The grown-up. And on the other side is Uranus. And Uranus is playing a bigger role here because in between this full moon sandwich, Uranus goes retrograde. Uranus energy, the Uranus aspect of Aquarius is strong here. And it's not retrograde during the energy of this full moon, which means it's very spontaneous. Okay? Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. I'm actually rather impressed with what I got so far. I thought the cut position was going to kill that surface energy. We'll find out. Let's see where we go. All right, let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the full moon in Aquarius. What do we got here, universe? Yeah, somebody coming to tell you how they feel for sure. It's the Ace of Cups. They also might be picking up on new love headed your way. You guys, many of you, not all, but many of you have a lot of energies in your orbit. People you're about to meet. Okay, that you haven't met yet. Others that you do know that are about to tell you they have some feelings for you or tell you how they feel in general. It's always nice. Someone doesn't have to say to you that they want to bang you for you to feel okay about yourself. A friend could just tell you what you mean to them. They can do that too. That can make you feel pretty good. That can count, especially if you have a soul connection with that person. Here in the soulmate cycle, that can count totally. But this is someone coming I'm pulling on this incoming energy, and they coming to open up. With the Two of Pentacles underneath that, there's a lot of frustration. They're very frustrated by holding on to the cup. And I saw that this cup is crossing that Queen of Wands before the cut. I saw it with that. That's why I checked the card underneath it. Somebody really disgusted with themselves and how superficial and loveless their life is. Yeah, they are. There's a lot of frustration with this. You don't really see the heat so much on this particular deck. You do in the Witches, but which we're going to clarify with. But yeah, there's a lot of frustration here from holding this back. Somebody's finally making a decision here, I think, or doing something. Maybe. I can't predict free will, but okay, our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. And remember what I said. Nobody can. All right? I will clarify everything through some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses, and I know they are. There's going to be a lot of you are in bikinis right now, so I know. That there's going to be a link for an extended in the description for sure. All right, let's do this. Let's get this Ace of Cups out of here. Get it on top of the Witches. Let's go. Let's go. Energy around your connection. Yeah. See? Four of Wands. Yep. Somebody coming to get it. This is a stable new beginning. This is the get her done card, right? Larry the Cable Guy, right? Get her done. Right. It's right there. Four of Wands. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. In minor arcana speak, this is probably the best card to land here when I'm pulling on your soulmate connection, other than Two Cups. This is really nice because we need a new beginning here. This person's coming in new energy. This is how you get a stable new beginning. So the opportunity energy is here. Whether they take it or not is up to their free will. I know they want to. I know at the very least with this full moon energy, they're going to be very disgusted with the superficial nature of their life, right? They might say out loud, I hate my life. Why am I living this way? They might say that. They might say it out loud, not necessarily to another person. They might just yell it out loud to themselves at night while they're sitting there with a bottle of whiskey or something. It's possible, okay? How are they behaving in the 3D? Eight of Cups, yeah. Again, walking right toward whatever makes them happy. Actually walking away from 8 broken cups. No longer content with drinking out of 8 broken cups, which cut your lips all up, right? No longer content with bloody lips, walking toward the 9 cups. It takes bravery to do this. This moon removes a lot of just the preconceived thoughts. Like I said, you could feel it's very empowering, especially with the surrounding energies. If you've been watching my readings, they all tie together. So yeah, I can see that. All right, I get you. What's going on here in the soul position? It's red with the 4 of Wands. What the hell just popped up on my screen? What is this? Oh, it doesn't matter. I hope it's not affecting the video. We'll find out afterward, I suppose. Queen of Swords. Oh my God. Yeah. This is a bit harsh in the soul position. Okay? There's a tremendous amount of clarity here with regard for this person. Emotional clarity for your connection. But that clarity comes with, it hurts. Think about that sword being rammed up your ass. That's Archangel Michael's sword of truth right there. All right? It's a lot of healing that comes from this, but there's a lot of clarity about what they want here. This is one of the best energies to hear from this person in. Okay? And again, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but this energy's here for a couple of weeks. And it does bleed through Lionsgate energy, and leads right up to the new moon, which then gives the Lionsgate energy a bit of a booster shot, this particular Lionsgate. All right, we'll find out more when we clarify. There's a lot of clarity. I'm only drawn to the blue sky, and they're speaking this. I said they might say out loud, I hate my life. I can't believe what I've done. I want something new. I want to be those people, right? Like that. Hidden energy, message from the universe. It's red with the 4 of Wands typically, but I never... Yeah, the Hierophant came back, yeah. Look, this is like marriage. This is somebody who got a lot of clarity about your connection. I could say something cheesy and corny like they want to marry you, right? Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they wish they had married you. Maybe they're married to somebody else, and that's the 8 broken cups. It's possible. I just read energy. I'm not a goddamn psychic. Not one of Dionne Warwick's psychic friends or some bullshit like that. It's just energy. I feel it and I translate it into words. What I feel here is somebody who is goddamn crystal clear on their feelings for you, and they're disgusted with themselves and their life about how superficial their life is, and that they've stayed around, kept drinking out of these 8 broken cups. There's a lot of spiritual here too. We're going to have to find out more when we clarify. There's a lot of energy here. Probably I could do a 2-hour reading just on what's here. I'm not going to put you through that, I promise. Nobody need to listen to me for that long. But right here, potential final outcome. It's red with the 8 of Cups. It's 8 Swords. Yeah. Again, they're moving away from this, but it's still there. It's red with the 8 of Cups. I said this is your person walking away. And again, look, if you want to kind of see the energy, he's wearing red here, this person. Here's your red. Now there's a little bit of red here, but it's red-ish. It's more like a mix of red and orange, right? And it's not quite the same kind of color. So there's a little bit of this left, okay? And there's a whole lot of this. There's a whole lot of righteousness, righteously walking away toward the 9 cups. Now they are moving away from this too, being trapped with 8 broken cups. But there's still a little of this 8 of Swords energy here. I don't know if it's just a little bit of fear about it gets pretty real. Like, it's one thing to think about going over and talking to somebody who you told to fuck off and then ran, right? It's one thing to think about. It's another thing when you're standing in front of their door about to knock, right? You kind of go, ooh, and his head starts spinning and stuff. I could just run away, right? Again, this is where free will comes into play here, and how much of a fuckwit you've got on that side. Are they a super fuckwit or just a regular one? We'll find out. Let's do it. 9 cups randomly at the bottom of the witches. All right, let's go. Let's clarify. Tell me about this 4 of Wands. Let's do it. It's very interesting. Now I showed you the energy because I like to try to give you a lot of clarity in my readings. I like transparency. You can see these reds match, right? That's the guy very, very righteously walking away. There's a little bit of it here. A few streaks of that color of red here, okay? Color is energy. Not everybody watching is a freak like me who picks up on things with deep empathy and all that shit. I say freak with love, don't worry, right? But if you can see color, You can read energy. If you're colorblind, well, everything I just pointed to isn't going to help you much, but whatever. I can't please everybody. All right, Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Let's go. Four of Wands. And colors, as we all know, are, surface energy that everybody can read. Colors make you feel things. Orange makes you hungry. Red makes you hungry. Orange can make you hungry. They all have a thing that they do. Marketing companies use it. McDonald's colors are what they are for a fucking reason. It's not because it was designed, that their logo was designed by a colorblind clown. No, it's to make you want to eat more, to make you want those damn fries. Right? So even surface energy has an effect on us. All right, which color is as surface as you can get. Our very narrow vision band, or the very narrow band of frequencies that we can actually see with our eyes. It's one of the worst in the animal kingdom, actually. All right, here we go. The Four of Wands. We got terrible eyesight. All right, Five of Wands. Wow. Fucking hell. Unbelievable. Another escalation here a little bit. The environmental energy is 5 wands, and the base energy is 4 wands. There's not a lot of resistance here to this. There's a lot of clarity. This is the weakest energy as it reflects to me. I suspect, because this is the position of your connection, there's a conflict. There is a conflict that somebody now has clarity on. Now, that could be something they want to clear up. That came up in the Cancer reading for August, which is, this full moon is the first 2 weeks of August, for God's sake, energy-wise. And Cancer is the all signs, because it's the theme energy of this particular soulmate cycle. That energy is there. There might be, but whatever it is, they've got incredible clarity on it, okay? It's just amazing the amount of clarity they have. Clarity of emotion, clarity of whatever. Maybe they see where they went wrong. That energy could be interpreted that way. What's on top? Ace of Wands. Yeah. Why is the Four of Wands here? The Ace of Wands. Because somebody coming. There's a new beginning here. The opportunity energy. Listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. Put the dog down. The opportunity energy is here for you guys to come together for sure. No doubt about it. But again, it's up to their free will. I can't predict that. I know a lot of people don't like that. Oh, that's a fucking cop-out, Steve. No, it ain't a fucking cop-out. It's reality. Okay? If I could predict free will, I'd be a trillionaire. I mean trillion. Right? I would be the richest man, and countries would be calling me. What's so-and-so going to do? Oh, I could tell you. No problem. That kind of thing. It's not it. Free will, it's our superpower. I wrote a blog article about it. Go find it. Right here. Ace of Wands, why is that here? Yeah, Emperor, they're coming. Yep, no doubt. The opportunity energy is there for the Emperor to get up off their ass, away from all this shit, which is 8 broken cups, all broken and shit. Get up off of there and come over to you. The opportunity is there. You can see the opportunity in this picture, can't you? Why can't he just go? Is there a fence blocking you back here from him? No, I don't see any fence. The opportunity is there, right? Just like anything in life. Most people don't take opportunities. Believe it or not, they don't. They'll sit from a distance and admire somebody and never go over and say hello. They will. You'll never know. The opportunity energy is there. There's no fence blocking it. There's nobody around the person. Go say hi. No, I'm just going to sit here and admire. Well, no, that's great. That's a recipe for masturbation right there. Just sitting there by yourself admiring. Go say hello. Maybe you get some help, right? All right, here we go. Mutual, if you will. Why is the eight of Cups here? Jesus Christ. Opportunity energy is there for sure. I mean, I've never seen it like that. And this person has incredible clarity on their emotions, on everything. It's very clear to them. A lot of shame too for being superficial, for however they've been in that Queen of Wands, fakey McFakerman energy, right? Putting up a wall of pretense, pretending, all of it. Not a lot, real tired of it. And this moon will do that. It's the fuck it, I'm going for it moon. Fuck it, I'm going for it. It will. It'll do that. especially this year with the surrounding energies. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Why is it here? Why the fuck is the Eight of Cups? It's crossed by the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is one of those cards like the Seven of Wands that has a lot of different, it reflects a lot of different energies. This time it's just reflecting black. The black around the rim. That's all I see. I'll just share it with you so you know. Right? What do you think that means? Well, it's a void. It means the environmental energy around them is basically saying it's up to you. You know, it's up to them what they do. It's a void energy. Somebody here, it's the meaning of the card where they do nothing. Okay? The environmental energy is leaving it wide open to them. It's neutral. The environmental energy around them is neutral. They can't. It's just like what I told you about this guy. There's no fence between it's opportunity energy on crack, actually. Opportunity energy. There's no fence here. There's no reason. You can't get up and just go over and say hi. Don't have to sit here and admire. Okay? So the opportunity energy is there. The environmental energy is neutral. So it is up to their free will. There is a little bit of this coming with it, but they are walking away from this too. The majority of this. Very righteous. What's on top? Two of Pentacles. Now there you can see the heat. We talked about it over here, right? What's that song from the 80s? Feel the heat. Right, there it is. Right there. It's friction. Friction, whenever I feel friction, it's frustration. Heat is frustration. Think about how you are on a hot day. How fast you'll snap at somebody who for the most minor thing. For nothing. You know? Just snap at them because it's 100 degrees outside and you're snippy. Frustration is heat. There's a lot of frustration here. Somebody's done nothing for a long time. The energy to do nothing is there equally with the energy to do something. All right? That's, again, that's what's exactly what I said about this card here is exactly what came out right there. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? The Three of Wands. The universe is betting. We're betting on the horses right now. And the universe is betting on the runner. It's saying with that Three of Wands, they're right on the edge. They're likely to go. This is the card just before the Four of Wands, right? They're likely to do it. They're likely to just go for it. All right. So very soon, someone's going to be making a decision within this energy very quickly. All right. All right. Now let's take a look at how their clarity here. Remember, our overall energy. This has grown very frustrating for this person. I could say it's grown toxic because of that, maybe. That still water thing we talked about before. But it feels more like frustration to me than any kind of toxin. Because this moon releases a lot. It releases a lot of things that we told ourselves we can't do. This emperor sitting here, no, I can't go over there, I shouldn't. What if they say no? We don't care about any of that in this moon. It's time to go for it. It's time to do it. Make your move. All right, let's go. Change. I tell you, the rubber is really, really, really starting to heat up on the road of change right now. It's all over. You're probably seeing it in your horoscopes too. I wouldn't surprise me. All right, Queen of Swords. I don't know. I don't read the damn things. I read one side. I usually go to Caner.com every once in a while, see what he's got to say. That's about it. For the most part, I do my own astrology. Keep my own charts. Queen of Swords. Why is it here? Why is it here? Tell me about this clarity. Wow. Yeah, I know. I'm going to tell him. Flem the Parrot's here in case you didn't know. He's getting animated now. Ten of Cups. Oh, my God. Yeah, you make them happy. That's the one thing that... But I just got done talking about this moon where it makes you feel, fuck it, let's do it. It's a dream that can become a reality. Okay? Someone now knows how to do it. Right? All right. Okay. They have the clarity to do it. It's like they heard me. It's like the emperor heard me, and heard me say, "Well, there's no wall. You might as well just go. You don't ask, you don't get. Go find out. Why sit there by yourself? You're gonna miss the opportunity. Opportunity energy doesn't hang around. It's there for a little bit and then it's gone. During the energy of this full moon, it's a lot of opportunity for these runners to do the right thing, do something they're very clear on. That you definitely make them happy, there's no doubt. What's on top? Three of Cups. Yeah, they've got some, three, opening up the flow of emotion, 3 cups, absolutely. Why is the Queen of Swords here? What's all this clarity about? It's time to tell you how they feel. I already told you that with the Ace of Cups. I told you that with the King of Cups and the pre-shuffle. It's coming from the soul, and that's good. It's better than it just sitting here in the 3D on the surface energy. What's going on with Three of Cups? Why is it here? Ah, look who's here. Yeah. They want to talk about their behavior. They're having conversations emotional. They're getting very emotional with themselves about their behavior. I can understand the shame for the superficial nature of their behavior, right? The whole ego thing, the whole wall of pretense, all of that. This is somebody who's very clear on their behavior, and they're disgusted by it. There's no doubt about it, because I'll tell you something, just from Queen perspective, and I don't mean the band, I mean the cards here. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands do not go have lunch together. They do not go to yoga and then stop for coffee and some kind of croissant afterward or whatever. You know, they don't. The Queen of Swords finds the Queen of Wands pretentious, superficial, and the Queen of Wands is afraid to death of the Queen of Swords because she can see right through her and knows damn well that everything coming out of her mouth is fakey McFakerman bullshit. Okay? So again, there's a lot of disgust for their behavior with the Queen of Swords and the base energy. All right, let's go. Hierophant, which we see here depicted in red, walking toward 9 cups. Okay, let's go. Tell me about the Hierophant. Why'd you throw me this, universe? Why'd you throw me this card? Why is this here? Let's find out. Let's find... Oh, okay. All right. Calm down now. All right. Here we go. Okay. That's it. Cards jumping around today. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. They're just under new energy. Again, I have to just repeat myself. They're under new energy here. Under this full moon, we see things differently. We feel things differently about ourselves, about others, about situations. We just feel it differently. That's what this is saying. It's a 180-degree turn for this person, just like for this person on this card. It's a 180. Usually they're hanging around these 8 broken cups, you know, sitting in 8 swords about you. They're moving away from all of that. Let's see what's on top. What's on top here? Yeah, strength. Yeah, again. It's red with the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of bravery here. It takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. I got the bravery right there. Absolutely. And this ties with this because of the red here, like I already explained to you. So, yeah, again, we see things differently in this energy. I think this has a lot to do with themselves, because the Queen of Wands came back again in the soul position. And again, with the Queen of Swords and 3 cups, the 3 cups tell me the soul is open. The soul is about emotion, and it's very open and alive here. All right, there's a lot of somebody not liking themselves. Again, I see the energy, or I feel it. The way I feel it, I would imagine, if I was standing next to a person with this energy, I would imagine they say things like, God, I hate my life, or God, why am I like this all the time, right? That's this energy for sure. Why is this? But this is the strength to move away from it. 180-degree turn. This moon, you see things differently. You see yourself differently, everything. Situations. Why is the strength card here? 9 swords. 9's are the end in tarot. It's the end of this guy sitting in the chair, red with the Emperor. And why is strength here? It's the end. It's the end of this. All done thinking about it. All done staying up at night about this. It's time to do something. Why do I say that? Because this guy's doing something, and these two are tied together. This is very righteous on their part. Okay? Very righteous. 8 swords. This is what concerns me. All right. So don't go thinking, oh, Steve's giving us a rosy reading. He turned it into Unicorn Tarot. I hate Steve now. No. It's still Steve's. Well, look at that. It flew out. It landed. It's right there. It landed on the damn table. All right. We're going to put that right there. And that's exactly how I pull them, so it's upright. I pull them with the red at the bottom, so it's upright. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's tied to this at the bottom. 10 cups at the bottom, crossing the 8 swords. The final outcome. That just jumped out, right? No, what I was saying is, no, this isn't Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. I haven't turned it into it. This Eight of Swords, this is your, I mean, it's life. It's what happens. It's up to their free will. This 10 Cups was crossing over here in the soul position too. All right, this is a dreamy, hazy energy around this. What's underneath it? Yeah, the devil. See? Hang-ups. What's the devil and the 10 of Cups together? Okay, fine, I'll tell you. When this is a hazy energy, it's dreams, it's somewhat, what are they in their head about? What little bit of the Eight of Swords is still left here? Remember I said there's still a little bit of red here, which ties with that, so there's a little bit staying behind, sort of a thing. What little bit is left is somebody isn't sure whether this is even real or is this all in my head. The devil will convince you of that. It'll convince you that all that glitters isn't gold, or that it'll convince you that you're dreaming all this. This is crazy. You're nuts, man. You're crazy. All right, little bit of that. Little bit of that. What's on top? The Fool. They go anyway. The frustration, the heat builds, and they snap. I normally would call this a leap of faith. I'd be more spiritual with it. But not today. They snap. They just go. That feels more like a tower than a Fool. What I think happens is some invisible hand comes and he's all la 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 la. I don't need to jump. It could just be all in my head. I'm just going to stay here on the edge. And then this invisible hand comes and just shoves him off the cliff like that. And that invisible hand is made of frustration, and it's tied to this Ace of Cups, which I can tell you has grown very frustrating. Round and round and round. You stir the water too much, All right. What's going on? Why's the Fool here? Page of Pentacles. It's communication. It's because there's a little bit of Eight of Swords energy here still. It's nervous communication. It's someone who is thinking about every word they're going to say. They might rehearse it. They might whatever. Either way, every indication is they're coming towards you. Most of them. Some will not. Because I have in the environmental energy the Devil and the 10 of Cups. It depends how much they listen to this guy, this energy here. And there's a lot of dreaming about this. There's a lot of thinking about this. This is a card of overthinking. Love cannot be overthought. Even the universe just told us that. Stop overthinking, motherfucker, and go. You just take a leap of faith. You can't overthink love. If you think about it too much, you'll never do it. Hell, if you think about driving a car, you'll never do it if you think about it too much. You're gonna trust all the other cars around you on the road that they're paying attention and they give a shit that you get home safely. You're gonna put yourself in a 3,000 or 4,000 pound bullet, hunk of metal flying down the road at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. Even at 30 miles an hour, you could lose your life. If you think about it too much, you won't do it. Right? This person's thinking about it like on crack, like crazy. And this devil energy plays on that. So the net result is the ones that show up are nervous, a little bit in their head, and some of them won't because the devil wins. All right? We'll pull on this in the extended. I got a devil here. We'll pull on it. All right? We'll dig into their dreams. So yeah, it should end in communication. It depends. I'll say it. Because I understand this moon energy, so I'll say it. It should end in communication for you. It depends how much of a pussy your person is. All right? I'm just going to put it that way. Because that's really what it's about. It's about this guy here. No, I'm going to hang back. I shouldn't go over and say, hi, there's a friend there. Oh, there's a friend there. Oh, I tell you what, that is the most common excuse I hear from people. I'll be out with a friend. I'll be like, well, you're looking at that girl. Why don't you go over and say hello? Oh, no, she's with a friend. What the fuck is that? What is her friend bite or something? Is she a werewolf? I mean, what the hell? Who cares? Go. Well, that's crazy. So again, it depends how much of a pussy they are. A super fuckwit or a regular fuckwit. I don't know. But it should, the way the wind is blowing, the majority of them show up in a little bit of Eight of Swords. It's possible. It's still up to their free will, but some of them do have the ability to do it. All right? So there's a snowball's chance in hell. Let's shuffle. Let's get back to the Rider Waite. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you with 3 cards and a crossing card. What else do you want to tell the viewer here before I go pull some wicked voodoo on a devil and a 10 on a devil? Right there. Right there. 10 cups. We're going to pull on this, the soul energy, what the Queen of Swords thinks of the Queen of Wands. We'll pull on what's going on their side. We'll pull on whatever else I need. Maybe this Emperor, it'll lead us there for sure. Pull a pyramid and a timeline and anything else I feel like pulling. I'll pull on you. I want to see what this full moon does for you. You're attached to this energy, usually in an equal and opposite reaction. So I suspect you'll be just fine, but I don't know. We might be surprised. Who knows? High Priestess, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, sorry. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, I Freudian slipped that for a reason. Hold on. We'll see. Oh, I see why. Because I see what's crossing it. Ace of Swords. I get it. Yeah. The 7 of Pentacles is sitting on hands, right? It's standing still. It can be, anyway. It's contemplation in this particular case here. It's a standstill energy. It can be an energy of divine timing, harvest time, but sometimes it's that guy who takes a break a little too long. And I say he's going to get the fruit to market too late if he just keeps dilly-dallying around. Sometimes it takes lessons a while to sink in. I Freudian slipped that 7 of Pentacles. It's actually the 8 of Pentacles, but this guy's being lazy about getting to the 9 of Pentacles. He's holding one more Pentacle here. This Knight of Pentacles, crossing it, stops the energy. He's on a break, right? It felt like that. Okay, I get it. I understand why I thought that was 7. At the end of the day here, these are red, center, left, right. Somebody here they want to put in the work, but at the same time, they still want to half-ass it. Okay, can I just paraphrase it that way? They have a lot of clarity. There's a reconciliation energy here. Here's Archangel Michael's sword of truth, which this queen is holding over here. It's been clearly rammed up their ass. There's still some things that they need to sort out within themselves. And it's a little bit why the 8 of Swords is coming out there. Now, your energy is attached to this too. You're about to get something you want. Okay? I'll give you, for those of you that don't go to Extended, I'll tell you, you're about to get something that you want here. All right? Something you may have worked for. I mean, watching a bunch of tarot readings is work, right? You sit down, you got to watch them, you got to process them later, you stay up all night. What did Steve say? What did that guy fucking say? Right? That kind of thing. It's work. You put in the work. You put in the work on yourself and all of that. All right? So, some kind of secret, you're going to get the truth about something. Okay? Some kind of secret here for those of you where your runner shows up. Right? They're not a super fuckwit. The benefit for you is I think you get some truth about something that's been held back from you. And I kind of caught that somewhere in the reading. I remember talking about the Cancer reading, where somebody wanted to clear something up. That energy is very strong here, okay? And it's attached to your energy. So you get the truth. You get something gets cleared up. Something that's been definitely kept from you, all right? That's your reading. If you want the Extended, the link's in the description. Should kick ass. I got a devil to pull on. I got a devil, a Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords together. That's a fun energy to pull on. So if you want it, the link is in the Extended. It's up to you. Knock yourself out one way or another. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.